Good morning, everyone. Today I will be speaking about the dimensions of social inclusion through self help groups, commonly known as the SHGs. SHGs emerged in India mainly through the SHG Bank linkage program launched in 1992. Initially, these groups were created to provide small loans to the poor, especially those who did not have access to formal banking system. However, over time, SHG evolved from being just micro-edit groups into powerful instruments of social and economic transformation. More than 90% of the SHGs in India consists of women. This itself shows that SHGs are not just financial institutions but also gender empowerment platforms. Unlike earlier government schemes that were subsidiary driven and targeted oriented, SHGs are community managed. Members save regularly, lend among themselves, and later link with the bank. This model shifted the approach from beneficiary based to the poverty programs to participatory developments. Now, let us look at the first major dimension, financials and economic inclusion. Financial inclusion is about giving the poor access to saving, credit insurance, and other financial services. Before SHGs, many rural poor dependent on moneylenders who charged very high interest rate. Through SHGs, members open saving account, they receive loans without collateral, and many more. The third dimension is women empowerment. As I mentioned earlier, more than the 90% of the SHGs are women-based groups. This has created a silent social revolution in rural India. Through the SHGs, women handle money independently, take financial decisions, participate in group discussions, develop leadership skills. Many studies showed that the women members gained confidence and became more assertive in family and community matters. There has also been reduction in family violence, improved mobility, greater awareness of rights. Earlier, women were seen only as beneficiaries of the welfare scheme, but this transformed them into active economic agents and decision makers. The next dimension is social and psychological inclusion. SHG builds social capital. Members meet regularly, save together, discuss problems, and support each other. This creates mutual trust and collective responsibility. The group mechanism encourages peer monitoring, transparency, collective decision making. Psychological members experience increased self worth, improved communication skill, greater confidence in dealing with outsiders. There are also broader social impacts like increased spending on children's education, improved housing condition, better awareness about health and hygiene. Now, let us examine the political and institutional inclusion. SHGs act as platforms for decentralized governance. Members often interact with Panchayat Raj and participate in local development planning. In many regions, SHG assess government schemes, participate in Gram Sabha meeting, demand accountability from local authorities. Over time, mature SHGs from federations. These federations provide training, bookkeeping, support, making linkages, and skill development. There is also a graduation process, that is savings, internal lending, bank linkage, micro enterprise development, etc. Finally, let us look at the overall impact and challenges. So, in impact, we can say that significant reduction in poverty over decades, increased incomes and assets, high repayment discipline, empowerment of women strengthen grassroots democracy. However, there are also challenges like quality of SHGs varies across regions, capacity building is sometimes weak, bookkeeping practices may be inadequate, government interference and target driven approaches can reduce autonomy. Despite these challenges, SHGs remain one of the most successful inclusion in India. To conclude, we can say that SHGs are not merely microcredit institutions, but they operate at multiple levels and help us a lot. Thank you.